So next up we have our window. So I'm just going to duplicate the collection and then assign a checkerboard shader to everything. And then from here, we still have that cutout boolean that's alive, and we're going to want to collapse those because essentially, all this stuff is being generated procedurally. And if we take this into the layout, anytime we move this window, it's going to be swimming through that Boolean operation. So we can potentially, parent some of the stuff and all this stuff, but in this specific case, I'm going to just apply all these subdivisions. So I'll apply all of these, and then we can jump into our UV view. So this one is going to be a bit tricky just because we have a lot of stuff going on here. And because of the nature of this, we're only going to be really seeing this from one side or the other. We could do a, smart UV project, hit OK. It kind of does this weird thing where it kind of throws everything everywhere. But what we can do here is just simply project from view. And we can just go into maybe like a back view like that, and then do a project from view like this. What that's going to do is give us some nice UVs. They are going to be overlapping, so the front and back side is going to be overlapping. But in this specific case, that's going to be okay because we're only ever seeing this from one side or the other. And the shader that we're going to be assigning here is going to be very, very simple. There's going to be no text, no architectural wood grain or bricks or anything like that. So I'll select everything here and just pack islands. And then we'll jump to the other one. I'll go ahead and select these edges here. So I'm just going to hide my frame or hide my interior part of the window there so I can see this a little better. And then I'll just simply, I'm going to jump into wireframe mode so I can see this stuff a little bit better and select these edge loops like that. And now after I'm done with that, I'll do mark seam, select everything, unwrap. So at this point, if we check out our this, I know is going to end up being wood, and we're going to want to have our wood grain go around in a circle like this. So this right here is not going to be acceptable. So what we're going to have to do is add another seam in. So I'm going to add an edge loop down here. So select that edge loop and then mark that seam and then try another unwrap. So I'll just select everything, unwrap. And then here you can see we still have that. So this part's looking better, but this front part is looking a little skewed still. So it doesn't go around, the checkerboard pattern doesn't go around like we would expect it to. So what we can do here is simply over here, hit L and then L. That's going to select any linked edges. And then we can do UV snap to the grid. And then from there, we'll just select everything and then UV pack islands. And there we go. In this specific case, we are wasting a lot of resolution here. But in this specific case, because we don't want to seam up here, because we know we're going to see that part, in this case, we're going to just kind of let that slide. So we're sacrificing UV space for less seams.